Next, let's have a playful conversation about sex with our game, Shag, Marry, Chop. It's sponsored by Andrew Christian. AC is the world's most recognized sexy fashion brand for men. Iconic names like Trophy Boy. You know, I always get lost in this narrative when these pictures start. Trophy Boy, fashion wear, swimsuits, and underwear. They're just the start of Andrew Christian. It was founded by the LGBTQ community. Andrew was selected as this year's prestigious Out 100. Very interesting to me that Andrew Christian has become a status symbol for straight men wanting to adopt the style that the queer community, especially the masculine queer community, represents. The brand support of our LGBTQ plus community is unparalleled through his participation and brand participation in pride events, major parties, our charities, and so much more. Andrew Christian's presence in pop culture, entertainment, trending video content, and so much more is why Andrew Christian is our sponsor of Shag, Marry, Chop. We've played this in every episode since season 1, episode 1. Summer is in full effect, and these Instagram hotties have got their summer bodies on point. And this is who we're going to play Shag, Marry, Chop with. I'm barely able to read my teleprompter. Our choices are Sterling Walker, Johnny Middlebrooks, and JT. So let's play Shag, Marry, Chop. And Cameron, let's start with you. Who are you shagging?
I am going to shag Johnny Middlebrooks. That man looks like he can take it like a pro all day, all night, and reciprocate fully.
Marry. You mean give it like a pro? Or
Anya, I'm verse. I do it both ways.
Okay, right.
Marrying, I think Sterling Walker has this kind of like aloof and goofy personality to him that just looks like I could just go have fun, stay at home, put some music on, and dance around the living room with him. He doesn't seem like he takes himself too serious for being, you know, this butch muscle guy. And as a fat boy, I love that personally because that won't make me feel like intimidated or anything. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to have to, unfortunately, chop JT. He looks like he takes himself a little too seriously. And, you know, good on you. You look great. You do your body good. But besides that, you know, I'm not getting a lot from him.
Okay. So, and next, in the same vein, taking yourself too seriously, Elimination Network.
Well, kudos to production for finding these amazing, beautiful bodies to for us to play this wonderful game with. So I'm going to actually shag Sterling Walker. I think I love the rhythm. I love the personality. I love all of that. I want to hit it and quit it and play with it and just send it on its way. Thank you for that. I actually want to marry JT.
Wait, okay. I'm just curious, broadly. Why do we want to hit it and quit it? If we like it, why don't we? Every Tuesday, 8 o'clock.
Keep going on. Keep with that, Al. I agree with you.
And so we want to have a playful conversation, but the normative cycle that they tell us is that I get my job.
Cycle.
That's what they've been throwing down my life. Now, until we can say that poly is amazing and I can have a polyamorous relationship with all three of them, then we can talk that. Now, are you ready for that conversation?
Okay, I'm.
I know you may be already. Yeah. The world may not be, but I'm open to that. Okay. All right. So I would definitely marry JT. I think I find doing my little research, watching his poses, watching everything about him, I want to relive that every single day. I think that he could challenge me to be better and vice versa.
How is that different than me every week with you?
I like him.
Where do we begin? Where do we begin, Mr. Ferguson?
I like him. But okay.
Wow.
But let me borrow those orange glasses. Maybe I see something. Maybe those packs are hidden.
Favorite belt.
Wow, right?
And so me and
just run over me.
Me and Johnny, I think, only one big ego in the room, and it's mine.
It's going to be yours?
Perhaps all day, every day. Yeah. Peace out.
He is cute as all get out.
He is cute.
And Faye, who are you shagging?
Hey, what? So I am going to shag JT. I want to sleep with him once and mess up his self-esteem and then leave. Is that kind of like where you were at with?
Anybody could mess up his self-esteem.
It would be me. That's all you got? What? I only came 3 times? Bitch, you nothing. Like that. All right? And then so I'm going to marry Johnny because brown love all day. Like I'm all about him. And like, I never wanted to be shorts in my life till I saw him little posing. Hello. Wow. He looked like somebody that used to rob the bodega around the corner too. I liked him. And so I'm gonna chop Sterling just because he's a marriage therapist. I don't want somebody telling me how to fucking live and love and all
he
that
would
shit.
too.
And I ain't in for that. So he's got to be chopped. Goodbye. Buenos bios.
I'm stuck in brown love all day. I haven't ever heard that phrase before. Brown love all
Really?
day. No,
Look at all the
You obviously haven't gotten brown love all day if you don't know it.
Damn.
His Amex tab though.
And Cuba.
And you have.
And
Yeah,
Cuba.
and Cuba. And Cuba
Right.
knows.
Okay, and Cuba knows. All right, and Trinidad, who are you, Shaggy?
I'm still stuck on damaging men's self-esteem.
She does it every
You're
time
like,
you're
right
on.
there.
What you saying? We're like, what are you talking about? Like,
It's like being at the bar at 9 a.m.
thing.
going, damn, what she did to me.
You can't damage
Again.
Again.
I love myself.
I keep coming back for this. Like,
So-
why?
I'm gonna shag JT because there's something when
These are your kind of boys, aren't
with that blonde hair.
These are your kind of boys?
I mean, I have several types, but that's one of them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so familiar. It's like home being in Miami. Like there's so many that look just like that.
Yeah, okay.
But the blonde hair, like the bleach blonde, like I'm crazy. That's always done something for me.
Yeah.
And he doesn't look like he's got much going on. It'd just be fun. The other two is kind of difficult. Sterling is a little too big. I don't really like big dudes. But Johnny Middlebrooks right here in that like oiled up thing, like how his body looks there. I'm going to say I'm going to marry Johnny Middlebrooks. And I don't know why you looking at me like that over that way.
It was there. He's in a sweat lodge, but go on. That's okay.
Yeah,
No, I'm
nice. Or a bathhouse. I don't know.
It was
Probably.
a sauna.
Sterling
Sauna, right.
Walker. I'm sorry. I mean, you seem like a nice guy, but I just feel like
I'll get
there,
the
it's
bell.
not going to be that much chemistry there.
Trini, I'm curious, you do bathhouses?
Oh Lord, we're going there.
Have I ever been to one? Is that what you're asking me?
Do they have them in Homestead?
No.
They
do
call
not.
them farm
They have-
houses. They
they
got
have-
hose.
the bunkhouse.
They have canals.
Outhouses.
They have canals.
Swamp.
Wow, and they have alligators and raccoons. Bathhouses are something you would do?
God,
These
this is
questions
completely.
aren't hard.
I know I can tell you,
Yes or
but it's
no,
a long,
right?
it's a longer story. But I was writing a book
Oh, God.
years ago about the gay community and about so I went to every single place that I could find where like social norms don't exist, and the bathhouse was one of them. And like I definitely had a lot to write about.
Did
So
you come up to Fort Lauderdale? And do
I
any
did.
Of them?
I did both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And how was that?
That's going to take too much of the time.
were
and
you
I know
walking
you've got a
around-
bell and you've got stuff to do. So
So did you finish the book?
it's a
Apparently not.
podcast now coming out
Oh, terrific. Here you
excellent.
talk
All right,
about
I
it.
can't wait for it.
in the next
You're
month.
aware that you don't know shit about our community, right? And you're writing a book about us.
Did
You're
you walk
aware
around
about that,
Club Fort
right?
Lauderdale
I
with
just
a-
want to
I
make
think
sure.
that I'm very misunderstood, and there's
For
a lot.
sure.
There's a lot of gay hate among the gay community that that I'm also trying to address as
All right.
well.
All right. I can't wait to explore this. The reason I ask is because you're not the profile that I would think about, at a Club Fort Lauderdale, for example. But interesting. All right.
Yeah.
So we'll follow this story very closely. All right. We are Queer News Tonight, the world's first and only live daily LGBTQ plus evening news show, brought to you from Happening Out Television Network. We operate in the same model of PBS and NPR, but for the LGBTQ plus community. We educate, inform, and entertain by supporting the 10 pillars of our LGBTQ plus community, with more than 100,000 a week watching us on Roku, Apple Television, and other channels. To keep the story going, we accept donations with 100% transparency. Stay updated and live authentically with Queer News Tonight.